Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Dave's Top 3,000 Songs of the Rock Era. Today I'm up to song number 2395, and that one is Going Out of My Head by Little Anthony and the Imperials. This peaked number 6, I believe, in 1965. Here's a picture of the single, and was also released on their 1965 album called Going Out of My Head. And here's a picture of little Anthony and the Imperials around the time they recorded it. So anyway, but first as usual, I'm gonna feature a sample of this song and react to it. So here goes.
And I think I'm going out of my head. 'Cause I can't explain the tears that I shed over you, over you. I see you each morning, but you just walk past me. You don't even know that I exist. Going out of my head over you, out of my head over you, out of my head day and night, night and day and night. Alright.
Well, that's a little sample of "Going Out of My Head" by Little Anthony and the Imperials. I think it's a really powerful ballad. He really belts it out, especially Little Anthony. Um, and I think you can kind of tell what it's about from the lyrics. It's a song about heartbreak and the fact that he's hung up on this woman, but he's very shy and he doesn't know how to kind of get her to notice him. Kind of a classic, you know, story among men and women, I'd say. And what else can I say? The song had several covers. Little Anthony and Imperials had the original cover. It was written by songwriting team Teddy Rendazzo and Bobby Weinstein. They were both pretty famous record producers. And there were several covers, including a couple hit covers. The Zombies had a cover of it in 1967. I don't think it was a hit, by the way, and I've never heard their version. Uh, but anyway, they did record it. They were a big British invasion band. Yeah, I forgot to show the picture of the single. And then afterwards, and that was 1967. Later that year, it was covered as a medley along with "Can't Take My Eyes Off You" by another vocal group, white vocal group called the Lettermen. Same year, 1967, and their version went to number 7. I think that was the only other hit version of "Going Out of My Head." Um, and I think that pretty much says everything I have to say about the song "Going Out of My Head." Now I'm going to talk about the group Little Anthony and the Imperials. They were started in 1957. They were from Brooklyn, New York, and they were originally known as what was it, the Chesters, I think. Yeah, and then I guess they changed their name to the Imperials later. Little Anthony and the Imperials, and their classic lineup included Little Anthony, also known as Gordine, as well as Ernest Wright, Clarence Wahoo Collins, and Samuel String, also known as Sammy. So that was the original lineup of the Little Anthony and the Imperials, and now I'm just going to go through their hits. They had a lot of hits. The first one was in 1958. It was called Tears on My Pillow. That one went to number 4. Later that year, they had So Much, which went to 87. In 1959, they had a song called Wishful Thinking, which went to 79. A Prayer and a Jukebox, which went to 81. And Shimmy Shimmy Cocoa Bop, which went to 24. That's a pretty good song. I know that one as well. I don't know if it made my list, but I do like it. And I remember it was featured in a very popular movie from the 80s called Peggy Sue Got Married. Uh, and then in 1960, they had a song called My Empty Room, which went to 86. In 1964, they had I'm on the Outside Looking In, which went to 15. In 1965, they had the song I'm featuring today, Going Out of My Head, which went to number 6. They followed that up with Hurts So Bad, which went to number 10. And I believe Linda Ronstadt covered that one around 1980, I think. And then later that year, they had Take Me Back, which went to 16. I Miss You So, which went to 34. And Hurt, which went to 51. In 1966, they had Better Use Your Head, which went to 54. And It's Not the Same, which went to 92. In 1968, they had I'm Hypnotized, which went to 98. In 1969, they had Out of Sight, Out of Mind, which went to 52. The Ten Commandments of Love, which went to 82. Help Me Find a Way to Say I Love You, which went to 86. And finally, in 1974, they had a song called I'm Falling in Love with You, which went to 86. And I think the Ten Commandments of Love all went to 92. But that was the hits for Little Anthony and the Imperials. Pretty prolific R&B group, I'd say, and a pretty great one too, especially with Little Anthony singing. So anyway, that completes my profile of "Going Out of My Head" by Little Anthony and the Imperials. So thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time. Bye.